Bienvenido, mi amigo. Mi nombre es Neil London. Hello, my friend. My name is Neil London, and you're welcome to This Jesus. Today, we want to look at the genealogy of Jesus Christ, and our short study will be taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 1, from verse 1 to verse 17. But due to time constraints, I'll just read a few verses and then we'll pick a few lessons from it. So Matthew chapter 1 verse 1 and 2 says, the book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers. Then I continue from verse 16. It says, and Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom Jesus was born, who is called Christ. So all the generations from Abraham to David were 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon, 14 generations, and from the deportation of Babylon to the Christ, 14 generations. Amen. Over here in verse 1, in Matthew 1:1, says the book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Isn't it quite interesting that Jesus Christ is being referred to as the son of David, the son of Abraham? Looking at the fact that Abraham did a lot of good and amazing things, at the same time, he also did some bad stuff. For example, he gave his wife to a king, out of fear. He wasn't able to stand up for his wife and defend his wife. He and his wife tried to have a child by their own way instead of trusting the way that God had told them they were going to have their child. David took someone's wife, slept with her, and then killed this woman's husband. Yes, Jesus Christ is the son of David and Abraham. And so what we can learn here is that even though Abraham and David did some evil things, Jesus was referred to as their son. And what we learn here, or the point we pick here, is that it's not what people say about you that matter, but what God says about you that matter. And God gave an amazing testimony of them here. We also learn here that Jesus had other descendants. When you look at the genealogy, we see people like Rahab. We see people like Tamar and all that over here, but you realize that despite some of the evil things some of them did, they were still counted in the genealogy of Jesus Christ. And I believe God allowed this to show us the fact that, as humans, we all have good sides and bad sides, but once we place our faith in Him, He's able to use us for His purposes. Now, what can we do from this short passage? We need to learn to keep records of events in our lives and our families. You realize here that there was an accurate calculation of the descendants of Jesus Christ, 14 generations, and we can see that we have the Bible because the Jews kept records of their lives and of events that happened in their lives, and as people in this era, it's very important that we keep records. We must also remember that there will be generations after us. And so how we live our life matters a lot. We must always live our lives taking into consideration the generation after us. And remember that your background doesn't matter. Jesus is all that matters. So if you have Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, it doesn't matter your background. You'll be able to live out the purpose God has for you. Now, a little pop quiz for you. How many generations of your family can you name? Can you write down on this channel, can you write down 3 things that God has said about you in His Word? Dios te bendiga. Adios. God bless you.